IRIS portal. The purpose of doing reconciliation is to identify the differences in the invoices as per books and the e-invoice auto-uploaded in the GST portal. You can see the dashboard over here. The left and top, you can see the company name, that is PAN, and beside that, you can see all the GSTNs onboarded. User can select any one of the GSTNs for which they want to proceed. When you click, it will get selected, and in the left hand side, you can see the returns. So user needs to select the GSTR one. So here we have multiple options. First, user need to upload the data. Here there are multiple options that user can use IRIS format to upload the data, or else you can use the REST APIs, that is API from directly from ERP system. Data can be pushed to IRIS portal. So if you are opting for manual upload in the IRIS using IRIS input format, in that case, data should be as per the format. If there are any errors, it is not as per the defined parameters, values are not passed. In that case, our system will throw a structural error. You see, we show the errors and the type and line number. So accordingly, user have to go to the Excel, resolve those errors, and then re-upload. Once the errors are resolved, you can see the success message. Once that is done, you can come on to the view section. In the view section, first we show a small summary based on data upload, like count of invoices, values, and values as per tax heads. Below that, we will have a second level of validation, that is number of errors and warnings. Warning is those errors where user can ignore. This is basically a mismatch in the tax rate defined and the values passed. It can be ignored. It will not have any impact on the reconciliation or filing. But next is another is a number of error which is mandatory need to be resolved because it will have impact on the reconciliation and filing through IRIS, because these invoices will not be considered if there is any error. For example, if an invoice have passed as supply type as intra and if value have passed in IGST rate and amount, it will show a business error. In this case, user need to update the value in CGST and HST and then re-upload. This error will get resolved. So user need to make sure that this kind of errors should be completely resolved and the value number should be always 0. Next will be get invoices. Another important point is document summary. IRIS itself create a document summary for you. User no need to separately go to GST portal and prepare document details manually. Here we have option in the system where it will automatically get generated based on the data uploaded. User need to just click on this generate button, and based on invoice series, it will bifurcate the values and it will show the total number of total number of invoices in that series and how many I would cancel and what is the net issue number. Next will be get invoices. In the get invoices, we fetch the data from GSTN for which you have generated the e-invoice. You should just select these 4 options, all the sections, click on get invoice. Once you place a request, get invoice, initially it will in progress and within minutes it will get complete. Next, we show some summary. In summary, we show bifurcation out of how many invoices, total number of invoice generated, how many have been auto-populated, and how many are not auto-populated. We show a small summary over here based on sections. You can verify the details over here. If the user want to check the details at invoice level for each sections, they can do so. We show details of the summary at invoice level over here. Once that is done, next we will be performing the reconciliation. So user will need to come onto this recon view tab. Here we have a button for perform reconciliation. Once user click on this button, reconciliation will perform for all these 4 sections. And once recon get performed between the data as per invoice and books, it get bifurcated into categories. So first the match category. This means that no action required. That means the data uploaded as per books and data in GST portal are completely matching. So no action required. Next is mismatch. Mismatch the details where data uploaded as per books and data for which is auto-uploaded in GST portal, there is a mismatch. So if you see one example, I clicked. So while performing data upload, you upload data as ACWP invoice type. But when iron generated, data passed as ACWP. That's the difference. In this case, user need to analyze which is incorrect and accordingly they have to take the actions. If books data is incorrect, they need to rectify, re-upload, and again they have to click on perform reconciliation so that this invoice get go to match category. If the data is incorrect in the e-invoice, that is GST portal, in that case, they no need to do anything, just keep it here only. So while saving, it will overwrite to GST portal, which is invoices present in the GST portal, it will overwrite. Next is the only iron category. In only iron category, we have invoices which is not present in the books, but it is present in the GST data, GST portal. So in this case, if you can see here, we fetch all the details as per GST. So you can see that a cancel invoice and active invoice. Cancel invoice, it is already been deleted, so no actions required. But you can see one invoice is active. That means first user to check whether it is you want that invoice in books. If you don't want, no actions required. In that case, user can simply select this invoice and delete. So we give a flag as mark for deletion. So once you save to GST portal, it will delete the invoices which is not required as per books. Okay, if it is missing in books, then the user need to update and re-upload so that it will get reconciled and move to one of these categories. Next is no iron category. No iron is vice versa only iron. That means invoice is present in books but not in GST portal. So user need to check whether the e-invoicing has been generated or not. If not generated, they have to generate the e-invoice for the invoice. Or else there may be case iron got generated at the last moment. It might not have auto-uploaded in the GST portal. Okay. So once you take all the actions, next step will be you need to come on the GSTR 1 section. In this section, there are multiple options where how the data get bifurcated. So as per GST, we have bifurcated tables like B2B, B2CL. As per GST, we were divided the tables as per GST and we are showing the summary. First, you have Iris values where Iris has computed the values after reconciliations. Okay, so users need to verify these values, which is matching as per books or not. Once they're verified, then here another important thing is we generate action summary for the user. User no need to do anything. Based on data uploaded at a line item level, this action summary get generated automatically by the system. So once you verified all the details, user just need to click on this save data to GSTN. Once I click on save data to GSTN, your request that is data get pushed to GST portal. User just need to click on next in the save status. In save status, it will be in progress and within minutes it will get complete. And we show indication in green tick. Green tick means the data got successfully saved to GST portal. Once data got saved, next step will be user will click on this generate GST summary. When clicked on this, summary will get generated in the GST portal and data will get fetched. And if you see the below GSTN, this is the value we fetch from GST. User needs to verify these both values are properly get matched. There should not be any differences. If all the values are properly matching, then data is good to go for filing. That's next step. So simply they need to click on this file option. They have clicked on this review. I have reviewed the data. That means all the data you have reviewed. And we have multiple options for filing. One is file with EVC and another is file with DSC. When user click on file with EVC, then they need to simply pass their PAN number. PAN number of person who is authorized primary email ID registered in the GST portal. Put his PAN number, click on generate OTP. OTP will be sent to his her either mobile number or at email ID. So you have to just enter the OTP and click on submit. Once you click on submit, your return will get filed. So if you want to opt for DSC also, that option is also available in Iris portal. Thank you for watching this video.